The Sisters of the Poor Child Jesus came over here to Parkersburg, West Virginia initially, and had a school and a convent there, and then they spread their wings to Columbus, Ohio, and in 1956 opened up part of the facility that we're in now. From there in 1957 the sisters opened kindergarten. Then after that it was pre-K and then preschool. In 1994 they opened Childcare. Continuing to decide what the needs of the families in the area were, that's when we made the decision to open an infant and toddler program. And it was the first and is the only infant and toddler comprehensive program in the diocese. Parents are the primary educators of their children, and they're going to seek out the place that is best for them. And we believe, and a lot of parents believe, that the best place is a place of God and a place for our faith to grow. And Our Lady of Bethlehem has always been that.
We always start our day off with prayer. So we start off singing a song to Jesus. Then we do the Hail Mary, the Our Father, the Glory Be. So we're incorporating our prayer. We do sometimes simple Bible stories, and then it has a little story to go with it that the children could color the Star of Bethlehem in the sky on the night that Jesus was born. We want everyone to know how special they are. And in order to truly understand, it's not just me, God made everyone special. You know, I want them to feel like, to respect themselves, but then with that faith, I think brings that respect for others too.
One of the coolest things that I've seen with two kids is that my daughter will learn stuff with Miss Audrey, and then when they're at a home, she'll be telling Violet about it. So she'll be like, and this is a rosary, and this you pray this, and this you pray. So she actually, the fact that my older daughter is actually translating that to my younger daughter, and more impressively, the fact that the younger daughter will sit there and listen.
The kindergartners, they go to Mass every week. They experience prayer many, many times a day. So it's every level where that's a child's conversation with God. We may be doing it as a community, but they're also doing it as an individual, and you can see that faith formation in them. So again, that's a foundation that will build so that they have a relationship with God, because the earlier boys and girls experience the Lord in true and real ways, the more He's going to be a part of their everyday lives, and that they're going to want to follow Him. We at Our Lady of Bethlehem strive to be that optimum experience for children from birth through kindergarten, knowing that that foundation is so important, and we want Our Lady of Bethlehem to be that ripple out into the community, out to our families, and out into the diocese and the Catholic community that gives families the best for their children and gives those children the best foundation for success. We couple that here with a lot of pieces of things. There's parts of our curriculum that are very Montessori based. There's parts of our curriculum that are play based. There's parts of our curriculum that come from a lot of the methodologies that the sisters employed.
I want them to be excited about learning. So I think they have so many years ahead of them. I want them, like I said, to be excited about it. So having age-appropriate activities where they can be involved, I think that helps them. And then just encouraging them, so that boosts their self-esteem. I feel like their self-confidence, if they feel they can do that, they'll put forth and be more excited about it and to help prepare them for the next level. And I think they are at this age so eager. They want to please, they want to learn. So I think just presenting them and just preparing them. I know what our kindergarten program is, and I know what they need to be able to go to the next level. So I just want to encourage them, give them that self-esteem.
Coming from my experience and what I value, I'd have to say the number one most meaningful thing was the actual education part. And it's because of just the superior quality, especially with reading, with writing, with different things and the thing about when I say education, it's not just like kindergarten or preschool. It's the fact that my 2-year-old wants to play circle time with her dolls at home and teach them the alphabet. Like, I got a 2-year-old who knows the alphabet, who can count, beyond her years numerically and different things like that. So when I say education, and that's what I value most, it's not just the actual formalized kindergarten and preschool.
If you have a strong curriculum and you don't undercut students in any way, If we have children that can excel, we let them excel and we feed them to do that. We don't let them ride along with the rest of the crowd. If we have children who are not excelling, we feed them so that they can keep going and catch up and be a part of where they're supposed to be.
I mean, it's just amazing to see the growth from the children from the day they walk in until the day they leave. It's just amazing to see, and you see their personalities come out.
My daughter loves reading. My daughter loves doing the schoolwork, but I also noticed the social skills. That's one of the preeminent things that I think OLB offers that a lot of schools don't. Kids need to learn how to act together, to be right, to actually develop a moral compass, to actually have, know right from wrong and choose right instead of wrong, and the expectations, not just externally on the kids, but the ones that they actually develop internally. I think on a day-to-day basis, I don't think there's any better value that I could spend the money that I work so hard for than to have my daughters attend Our Lady of Bethlehem.